What's up, guys? Welcome to
going on?
another podcast. I'm here with Christopher Soto
Boom.
from Century 21. And today we're going to talk about what we're seeing, how climate is affecting housing, cost of living, and whether or not you want to live there anymore.
Yeah.
Because you thought you're going to save some money by moving into that state.
Yeah. In your opinion, Edgar, what's the number one state right now where you're just like, damn, don't go over there?
Texas.
Yeah. Why? Why is
Well,
it Texas?
a few reasons why. I have family over there, and I've been seeing what they post, and they're like in Dallas Fort Worth, and there's like freaking freezing temperatures. Their pipes are bursting because they get frozen.
Yeah.
Hail is coming in huge, like the size of golf balls. I mean, it's like a weird freaking weather situation over there. Tornadoes. They have like mini hurricanes, floodings, and right now they're saying that homes over there in Texas are expected in several counties to drop by about 50%.
Oh, wow.
Because nobody wants to live there because insurance is really expensive, property taxes are expensive, and there's no jobs.
Wow. And that's the one thing we were talking about is why do you think people regret moving from California to Texas? Because they think that it's more affordable,
Yeah.
it's cheaper. But what can you tell the people like, hey, watch out for this
Oh,
before
yeah.
you go over there?
So what I would do is before you start thinking that you can just sell your house in California and move out there, unless you're buying the cash. But if you're going to get financing, take a look at your overall net payment, because property tax is going to be closer to 3% there, which is 2.5%, 2.5 times more than here in California.
Okay.
You're also going to have insurance, which I know California is expensive, but because of all the flooding and all the freezing temperatures and all that good stuff, hail, insurance for Texas, what I hear is even twice as high as California too. So the money you think you're going to save, you probably won't save unless you're relocating to a great job over there.
Yeah,
You know, a
pay the
transfer
top
of,
dollar.
if you're in aerospace or something that you transferred over there, then I guess it is what it is. But if you're thinking you're going to save money by moving to Texas right now, it probably won't happen. And plus, the values of homes might be dropping, like they're saying, faster than California, faster than any other state, based on what's going on.
Based on the weather.
If you think you're going to grow your asset over there faster, think about that too.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you for that. What else?
Well, check this out. So we pulled up some information, and they're saying that the top 4 states that are affected by weather change and climate issues right now are Florida, which we've seen exponentially grow further from getting better to worse.
Yeah,
It
because
used
of
to
the
be a
hurricanes.
hurricane season.
Yeah.
What was it like? Oh, there's only a month or two of hurricane season. Now it seems like 6 months out of the year there's hurricanes over there.
That's bad.
Floods. They said that 33% of the whole state is in a flood zone. So that affects your insurance. A lot of companies don't want to insure Florida because of that, because it's not necessarily of if it's going to happen, it's when it's going to happen that your house is going to get flooded based on how the hurricanes are happening. So that's crazy. And then number 2 is Texas, which we just talked about.
Right.
Same floods, hurricanes, extreme weather temperature changes. Louisiana, which I never really thought about moving to Louisiana just to visit. But check that out. They're saying that there's their highest cost of insurance for flood risk, and that they expect premiums can go up to more than 1,270% higher than where they're at right now. So that's crazy. So that means, again, you're buying a really cheap house, but you're running the risk that you might not be able to get insurance for it. And if you do get insurance for it, that payment on the insurance might be higher than your mortgage payment overall the house because of where it sits.
That's insane.
That's crazy. And the last state, obviously California.
California sunshine.
The sunshine state. It gets a little hot sometimes with the wildfires, but I mean, I honestly would rather live in California than any other state.
Yeah.
We know what to expect. We live in an area, as far as Chris and I and some of our crew up here live in an area where we don't see a lot of forest fires.
No, we don't.
We just have to be careful when we drive down the freeway and see on the side of the road.
Yeah.
But
and in your opinion, in California, what's a city where you're just like, hey, you know what? There's you don't want to be there because of the high fire.
Well, Riverside County right now in California is considered one of the highest fire risks.
Yeah.
Because we have one of the biggest forests here, right? Angeles Crest, and it rolls into like San Bernardino Mountains. And the other place, the Central Valley, which is where Yosemite is and that whole area, that's like the highest risk. And people are actually moving out of there. So we're seeing drops of homes prices over there because nobody wants to live near the forest anymore over there.
Yeah.
Because it's considered like a real huge problem. Every year there's some kind of fire.
The risk.
And the risk is huge. And insurance is obviously tremendous over there as well. So think about that, guys. I still would like to be here in California, having the 4 seasons. And like Fermin said, drive to it and come back home whenever you want. All right, guys.
Let us know.
Let us know if you have questions, but it's pretty cool information for you guys just to give you feedback on what it is to move to other states. See ya.